Hello every pony, my name is Blancmark and welcome back to Grounded. See that? I told you I would do this stuff in my own time, and I did. The downside is that it does kind of replenish your food and your water and stuff and your health. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I made a little mistake there. I can undo that, but aside from that, yeah, this is you know what? I'm just gonna keep these with me and put those in there. Yeah, so like I said, I was gonna do this in my time away from the, not from the channel, but from the recording, and here we go. We have a little bit of a base here, just a very simple setup. I forgot to actually place a... pressed the wrong button again. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Hang on. Let me try and not fail this time. All right. I'm just gonna put this here. Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna make it purple, and I'm gonna make it here, and I'm gonna say this is the Hedge outpost. Currently, this is the Hedge outpost. It's not gonna be a whole lot, but it is gonna be a starting point. Thing to the roof here, not really necessary, but I do think doing the hedge during the day is probably a better idea. What time is it? Okay, I do need to lean to anyway, so let's do that first, and then afterwards go and do the hedge. Hedge is better during the day anyway, the music and everything. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's so draining with the water and everything. Anyway, let's do this. Yeah, this game is so relaxing for me. I love it. And, you know, as much as I like high-intensity stuff sometimes, you know, challenges are great. But sometimes you just need a little bit. Slow down just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but you know, has to fit your mood. And definitely since the all of the stuff I've been through, recent-ish, you know, playing a game like this, one of my favorite games that has some relaxation, some base building, and some high-intensity stuff, you know, that's it actually fits quite well with how I feel. I'm pretty happy about all this. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. I'll gather all of that stuff later. I don't really want to do that right now. I just want to complete the hedge lab, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, seriously. Oh god. Oof. I nearly messed up there. Oof. I don't have the fluffy dandelion cup yet, so I need to be careful. Didn't do it in the way I normally do. Don't know why, but I do. Oh, hi! Sorry. Yeah, hey. No! She does what I mean. Stop it.
Verbal transcription unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it a wonder that the Burgle Mark IVs never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. All solved with you Mark IVs, not to mention your most excellent mustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
Memory deleted. The style of 80s music reminds me a lot of Mass Effect. resource scanner. Yes. Okay.
Scabby. Surveyor connection established.
Good.
Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials.
I shall.
Visit additional stations to expand the survey network.
Will do. So yeah. And while it sucks that you know, sometimes healing is necessary, you know, it is a good thing overall. Not necessarily the most fun or the easiest thing, but sometimes, you know, it's necessary, and that's okay. Just gotta take your time, let it happen at your own pace, don't let anyone rush you. Because there's only when you're healing, the only person that matters is you. You need to heal. It's your own pace. That's how I always put it anyway. My own experience, you know? No one can tell you how quick that has to be. You know, doing things you enjoy, I find that really helps. Preferably while not having to deal with the thing that is stressing you out, like spiderlings or whatever else. Uh-oh. That's why I use the shield. Don't have stamina right now. I want to talk. I don't want to listen to Dr. Tolly.
Feeling refreshed.
I want to talk. Okay, I'll resume my conversation in a minute after Tolly talks.
For so long, I have felt taunted by the spiders of the yard. Climbing, crawling, skittering with the greatest of ease. Oh, and how they delight in violating my workspace. I can't take a single step without getting stuck in their confounded webbing. I'm wasting daylight, running, climbing, surviving, traversing this broken lab, the entire yard for that matter, has become untenable. But perhaps my spider friends hold the key to my problems.
Yeah, he's talking about a very specific thing.
Oh, is that the new fling man?
It is.
We could set up an awesome disc golf course here in the yard. Assuming we could get a normal-sized disc, I guess. I mean, a tiny-sized one. Wow, I must be getting used to it down here.
A little bit. Uh-oh. Oh, God. No. Chopper, nice. Yeah, that makes sense with the spiderlings. They're excellent for gaining mutations in these weapons. Can I talk now, please? They're just gonna throw more spiderlings at me, probably. So yeah, like I said, it's good to do things you enjoy, especially things you used to enjoy. Even if you're not currently feeling like it because, you know, of whatever situation is going on, it's always good to remember that those things are still there, at least for the most part. And yeah, that it's good to do that. It's good to go back to that, you know? Whatever helps you, whatever helps you feel good, whatever helps you feel better, you should do 100%. I think that is very important. I think we're all when we're, you know, in a bad spot, I think we're all like looking for safety and looking for not just enjoyment, but just a place where we can be ourselves, a place where we can do what we want without it being an issue, without it being a problem for somebody else. Unfortunately, a lot of people nowadays are demanding and, you know, unfair, selfish, and that especially can be very draining very quickly. And yeah, it is not a dynamic that is sustainable, and not a dynamic that is good. Usually it leaves the one who is, you know, being harassed like that. Because that's what it is. It is harassment, 100%. It usually leaves the person who is being harassed, you know, drained and, you know, you know, tired, exhausted, irritable. It almost feels like you lose yourself because of that. So because of that stuff, it really sucks. That's why it's important to keep doing what you're doing, and not let. Uh-oh. I heard it. I heard the music too late. But that's why it's important, you know. That's why it's important to keep doing what you're doing, and never never give up on that, no matter how difficult it is, because you know, you matter. And
Today, Trudy asked, or rather insisted, I take a break from my work
Hey.
for Family Day.
No.
I'll admit the argument that preceded my reluctant agreement was one for the ages. She just doesn't understand how important the work is. But in the end, all was not lost. As fate would have it, our little trip to Stormin Beach's Wave Park has given me fresh inspiration. A particular attraction sported a zip line over an undulating pool filled with sun-baked tubers. Basking in the light of the cruel sun that baked them like red raisins. But I digress. It was the zip line that captured my imagination. Such an elegant solution to my problems in the hedge. When we got home, it was straight back to work. After another argument, of course.
Oh, Tony. Sip it. So yeah, that's why it's been really helping me to just, you know, after I severed that which was draining me. Oh god, that's always the one I struggle with. Oh. That's always the one I struggle with. Ah. Shit. God. And I don't have any dandelion tufts. Am I dead? If I do, I'm probably dead if I do that. Aren't I? Oh yeah, that already causes so much. What? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make that. There's nothing below here, or maybe there is. The ground is so far away, though. I'm not gonna make it. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, that was unfortunate, but oh my goodness. Yes, I survived. It sucks that I have to go all the way up there again, but oh. Whew. But yeah, like I said, you know, after I removed that which was draining me, things actually turned out to be fine, really. I mean, not easy, of course. You know, still had to heal, still had to.
There's another
I
aphid.
still had to heal, still had to deal with things, you know, still had to. Well, I won't say get over it, but more like, you know, process it, see what happens, and try to avoid the same thing in the future. That is something I had to do, and something I'm still doing. But you know, it's slowly getting better, and you know, I'm just living life now. And honestly, sometimes that's the best thing you can do is just continue, just live life. I know it sounds cliche. That's not really how I mean it. It's just that you can't let whatever drains you. You know, human beings and, you know, otherwise have are very resilient in how they can adapt to situations. So even if a situation is bad for many years, in my case 11 years, you know, you can still bounce back, and you can still find joy in life that may seem impossible at the time. It's still possible. There is life after trauma. There is life after bad things. I mean, look at me. So yeah. And you know, it doesn't really matter what you find your particular, you know, comfort in, whatever it is. I mean, whether it's gaming with your friends or your bros without having to worry about whether or not that's acceptable or not, or whether you're abandoning or hurting anyone else. You know, it's your time, your games, your bros. You can do whatever you want with your friends. You know, and or whether it's, I don't know, finding comfort in certain people or maybe characters that represent a kind of stability that you might want. I mean, I myself have gone back to those kind of characters, not really having figures like that in my own life. I have been how should I say, gravitating towards those types of energy, the loving, caring energy, the energy that says you matter, you know, not just. And I think that is sometimes very, very important that happens. Sometimes you just need it, you know. Sometimes it's a way for the brain to feel better, to recover, and to realize that things are actually fine, or going to be fine, and are actually not always a drain. I'll keep those because they can expire. I'll get rid of the smoothies though. So yeah, like I said, it's oh, I keep forgetting it's in here that I need to do it. Yeah. And you know, if that's what helps you, and if that's what gets you through situations, then definitely do that. You know, doesn't matter if it's through a fictional character or through someone you trust or admire or like or whatever. You know, whatever helps. If having a nice chill gaming session for a couple of hours helps, without anyone, you know, trying to interrupt you or trying to demand that you pay attention to them, go do that. It's such a relief. At least I found it to be such a relief. And that was no longer a thing. And you know, if it's finding comfort in the embrace of another, whether a real person or fictional, in real life or online, you know, then amazing. Then that matters. You know, that helps. Whether it's getting commissions of like characters that you like, or just looking at artwork, or just enjoying, you know, a certain vibe of a certain character, you know. Doesn't even have to be yours. It can just be any character that you may know of or may enjoy, you know, that sort of thing. For a while, like in 2018, I remember that that was the first time I finished Undertale. I was a couple of years late with it, and yeah, I mean, just I latched on pretty hard to Toriel, for example, because that was the motherly figure I needed at that time. At a time when I was basically already being drained. I just didn't really realize it back then, not as well. So yeah, I mean, Toriel still represents the sort of energy that I sometimes really need, and that's good. I'm glad that such characters exist. Huge props to Toby Fox for creating a character like that. He's basically the ultimate mom. Whether it's a mom or a dad or an uncle figure or a brother or sister, you know, whatever the dynamic might be. As long as it makes you comfortable, makes you feel good about yourself, about your situation, even if it's just a little bit, then it matters. I mean, I can't tell you the amount of times I've just laid in bed and instead of crying, or I mean, of course there was some crying. Let's be real. Trauma sucks, and is painful and is difficult. But yeah, it's not all that, you know. It's not just trauma. You know, it's sometimes it helps to not just have the trauma, but
Science is out of control.
it's not just trauma all the time. Sometimes it's just how you say. Sometimes you just want that connection. You know. Sometimes you just want to feel safe, and instead of crying, you're just laying in bed, and you have someone to embrace, or a plushie, or you know, just use your imagination. If you're that kind of imaginative person, just use that. I did, and it really helped.
Early test runs on the zipline system have produced mixed results. Prices on steel cable are ridiculous, so I've been forced to proceed with my original idea, spider thread. I'm using web samples from my unwanted guests with a few clever alterations, of course. Things were going well until Sarah threw yet another toy into the hedge. I swear that the lost city of Atlantis might be found beneath the roots of this blasted bush. I told them both, no baseballs, no flingman discs, no more throwing. I'll need to find a way to strengthen the zip lines, and I've forbidden the children from playing in the yard temporarily, of course. Dinner will be, I would say, awkward, I suspect.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to admit it. You know, sometimes we just need that. We just need that stability, and if the outside world doesn't give that stability, then you know you have to reach for your inner world until such a time where the outside world does become an option. And I mean, yes, I have the other gap chap. That's basically my fiance at this point, and it definitely helps a lot to have him around. But they're not always, since it is a long distance relationship, they're not always around. That's fine. That does mean when I'm alone in bed and trying to fall asleep while I'm sad or crying, he is not there to comfort me all the time, because he is also resting or at work or something. I need a moment. Oh, I need a moment. Oh, 4 points is gone. Okay, I actually survived it. I know I need to use a slashing weapon for this. I know I need to. I should have just used the blade. I'm dumb. It's fine. I did it on hard mode, guys. But yeah, you know, that's kind of how it is. And, you know, that's... Thank you for the bandages. I need those. Sometimes having that capability of just imagining it, it's a decent... survival tool, I guess. So yeah, don't be
Slowly, my torments
So
come
many
together
tips.
into one ingenious solution. After trying countless materials, I finally found something to fix my zipline problem. While the bonding formulas were complex to say the least, I've successfully fused the web ropes with raw science. Once again, it proves to be the key. The new ropes are miraculously soft, but have the tensile strength of forged steel. I've dubbed my new creation Zippy Fiber. Just think of the practical applications.
Dental floss.
Oh, only something without gums would suggest that. This is not some trifle to pick parsley between trips to the periodontist.
I will take your word for it, Dr. Tully.
Can I talk now? Thank you. Anyway. I said.
Let's take a look. Got you.
Tasty. Ow. Are we doing combos here? Oh no. No, 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 no. 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 That's one down at least. Damn it. I missed. Oh god, there's another one. Leave me alone, I need to heal. Leave me alone. I need to heal. Ah, I need to heal. Hang on. I need to heal. Bandage, thank you. Do I not have... Oh, I have bandages over here. Good, 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 good. And some food. Perfect. No. 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 Tasties and rusties. Okay. Where was I? Spider. Yeah, so, you know, whatever helps, helps. Aphid figurine, nice. And that's good. Whatever helps, helps. Yeah. But yeah, I really have a because of what I've been through, I really have a newfound or increased respect for those who make it out of these situations and who are thriving. Maybe not right now, but they're going to thrive. I'm always happy to see that nowadays when people are in a difficult situation and they manage to get out of that difficult situation somehow, or at least are thriving. Maybe not thriving yet, but they're at least. Yes, that's what I wanted.
Science in the house.
Oh, that's over here. That's actually. Okay. You know, it's because of my experiences, I find it important to, in a way, present a little bit of a signal. Let people know that it's okay, and if it's not okay, it's going to be okay. And I feel like that's a good thing to add to my channel, even if it's just in a casual, like, grounded video like this. It's good to keep that in mind. It's good to put some positivity out there in a world that's already pretty dark, or can be pretty dark, even if it's just one giant, well, drain that's making it dark. You know? It's the way back up. Nice. Unfortunate for the Weevil Roast. I can eat something now. Get my health back up. Or this one probably was already at max, but that's okay. Torch. Torch is fine for now. No, that's where I came from. Is it there? That's where I have to go. Yeah, up here. That's way quicker than the hammer. I should have done that before. That's way quicker than the hammer. Some berries exploding here. At least they have exploded. Yeah, there's a little bit of a glitch here. this happens. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm gonna just hit it. It's weird. It can fly, but it can't actually fly towards me. Odd. Alrighty then. Okay. The arrows. Oh, well, there go a couple arrows. It's fine. It's actually the first milk molar I have. Hole in the ground here. Very sneaky. That is not good. But I also think it might be the only... Actually, maybe not. Maybe it's not the only way out. But maybe it is. I don't know. Let's just go. Yeah, I think it is. Go for it. Because there's that door that we saw before. That's why they built that here. Even if it did hurt a little bit. Okay. Let's go back to this. Use like the hammer, the sword. Let's use the sword. Go back to the start. Oh, they actually... On the roof? Okay, sure. Huh. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to get back there. So that's over here, I believe, if I'm correct. Is it? No, that leads to that tube, right? The tube down there. The exit. Yeah, that leads to that. That's where I came from. Never mind. Yeah, so this is not just me just putting out positive vibes there out there. This is me, well, basically. Well, I guess it sounds so braggy when I say it, but like lending my expertise. It sounds a bit braggy, but it's not how I mean it. But I guess in a way I am lending my expertise. Don't tell me there's no way back to it. That's gonna suck. Is there no way back to it? That's over there. That's over here. That's over there. Oh yeah, here. Here? Or over there? Here. Yeah, here. I think. But yeah, you know, it's good to share your... Not here. Okay, so it was the other door. Yeah, it's good to share my own experiences. So you know, I mean, where previous I was still processing things, so you may have noticed some videos about reclaiming my autonomy and trying to heal and everything and recover. And yeah, that was you know, pretty. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty obvious early on, but yeah, I've since then come a long way. It's only been a couple of weeks, and I've already come a long way, and that is positive. Hey. Did it.
It is likely that this will be my last log from the Hedge lab. Regrettably, the spider infestation has only worsened. Last night, I had a close encounter with a giant brood mother that shook me to my core. Couple that with the strange radio signals I've been receiving, and I no longer think this facility is safe.
Burgle here. Can I start you off with a double-charred barbarian bacon burger?
Burger?
It's the Roby's way.
Burgle, initiate evacuation protocols for the Hedge lab. Make sure any remaining biometric scanners and passcodes are encrypted in the mainframe.
Is that really necessary, sir?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely necessary. We're being watched.
So, Burgle's memories are on this super chip. Kinda makes me want to play some video games. Not that my parents would let me.
Oh. Yeah, it's the unfortunate truth. Do I have to go? Oh, I wish I could just go down there. I wish I could just go down there. That would be so amazing if I could just go down there and not have to worry about it. If I go down there, I'm dead. I wish I had a dandelion tuft. I really wish I did, but unfortunately I do not. Uh-oh. And I think I made it to have just... okay. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna save my game right here, just so that I have the chip. Okay. I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. That's okay. No, that's just a thing. Caw, caw, caw. Caw, 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 caw. No, you do not say that part. Caw, 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 caw. I'm going here. Hope I don't mess up. Frick. Okay, I'm really bad at this, guys. Oh, I hope I don't mess up. Oh, I need to get back up there. Oh, no, wait, do I? Yes, I need to get up there, which means I need to go up to here. Can I go up here? Is that even legal? Yes. Oh, boy. This is so nerve-wracking. I don't like it. Probably the leaf is going to push me off. No, it didn't push me off. Good. Very careful. Very careful. 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 Jump.
Science!
Science is out of control.
Broodmother research notes. Did it. It's a long way down. But yeah. Well, of course, I can't give you any, direct advice through this medium, since it's just me talking and you guys listening. You know? Hopefully it helps seeing someone who can show you that there is indeed a happy, healthy, and productive life after the drain. Because there is. There absolutely is. Or behind the bird path now. Because there absolutely is, guys. There's no disputing that. There absolutely is. Well. Let's see if we can find a way out of here, shall we? That doesn't look like a way out either. What? Okay. Hang on. I'm gonna try something. I am going to try something. I don't think I can do that. Wait, I can. Hang on. I need to go here. I need to go onto this branch here. Okay. Yes. Yes, because we came from over there. We can't go back, really. That's the problem. We cannot go back. We're here in the lab. We cannot go back. Which means we need to go forward. We need to find a way down that is safe rather than just jumping and dying, which I doubt is the intent. You could, I guess, but I doubt that's the intent. What we need to do is we need to go back to that specific... We need to go back down to that specific thing that spirals down, and then... Yeah. I don't fully remember where it is. Here? Yeah. Then see if we can get down from here. But yeah, I mean... Life is already so, full of difficult things and things that are not fun and things that are difficult to deal with, and, it's a lot better to know that there is indeed life after trauma. Ooh, that was amazing. Yes. Where am I? Okay. I see where I am. Okay. And sometimes that's knowing that is half the battle, You literally see that somebody else is essentially thriving where it may not have seemed possible before. And that goes for me as much as anyone else, really. I mean, I didn't have that example myself when when recovering. So hopefully,
Want to break a couple spider legs?
yes, I would love to, but not right now. You know, it might help might help others to see that I am indeed thriving, rather than, you know. Still at the mercy or the beck and call of somebody who is ultimately not worth my time. Ooh, hello.
Gotta get them all.
Haven't seen you here before. Mosquito. That's I know they're here. We haven't fought one yet until now. Hello. I know your pattern. Come on. Do it. I like these guys. They're so full of personality. Down. Come on. Ow. Fuck. I like that so much. I like those guys. They're fun.
Gross.
Mosquitoes are fun. 8, 9, 10. There we go. Careful, there are wolf spiders around. We're past the third night. There are wolf spiders around. I ate it. Sorry. I need some food when I'm back. There's like two wolf spiders in this this general area. More over there, but still. Caution is advised. Love to go there. I don't know if there's any mosquitoes there right now. Are there? Doesn't seem like it. It's not really dripping any water. Yeah, it's dripping water, but it's dripping water in a watery area, so that's not really
It's really good.
going to do anything, unfortunately. Okay, well, fine. It's grass underwater. Okay, well, we're back on this island. Great. You know. Oh boy. All right. Consume.
Science.
Need 2 mosquito beaks and 2 blood sacks. We'll get on that later. Spider stuff, yeah. Acorn stuff we'll do for now. The Broodmother BLT, we need more stuff. We're not going to face the Broodmother just yet. Would be a bad idea. Aphid statue. A lot of wheat stems for just a tiny statue, though. That's okay. Ladybug part. Silk rope. Okay, yeah. Also, let's see the. Spiders, aphid, mosquito stuff. Okay, aphid, cook it. More stuff in here. Yeah. Oh, some spider silk here. Got so many webs now. Can we make another one? I mean, something that helped me personally was just to kind of, I don't know, just kind of, what's the word? Not retreat per se, but just kind of focus on my own things, you know, things that make me feel happy. Being around the people that make me happy, you know? I haven't really been reaching out to anyone new because, you know, currently I just don't really have the capacity. Not that I'm not open to it, you know, I am, very much so. Just not in that reach out. But you know, if someone wants to reach out, if someone wants to have a chat, they certainly can. I'm always open to that. So yeah, because I do think that you know, we all have the capacity to be kind to each other and to help each other through whatever we're dealing with without demanding or asking a whole lot in return. You know, I feel like we definitely have the capacity of doing so. Just wish more people would do so. But yeah. So if anyone is watching this and feeling like they you know, they want to talk, then they're more than welcome to. And if not, well, that's okay too. That's the whole point. No pressure. Whatever helps. Anyway, I think that's enough out of me for today. A bit of a calmer, more positive video. But yeah. Actually, I'd say that's it for today. We're actually going to return the super chip first. Let's do that before anything else. Let's return the super chip. That was the whole point. So let's do that first before we wrap up the video. But yeah. Basically, I guess basically it's gonna be fine.
There's another aphid.
Take it from someone who's been through an 11-year-old, through an 11-year social war with just one long-term well, drain, I guess. It's gonna be fine. And know that there's no time limit on recovery or, you know, anything really. If you need a day, you need a day. If you need a week, you need a week. And if you need a year, you need a year. It's just like here in Grounded. You don't fight the boss if your stamina is depleted, and you're not prepared. You make sure that your armor and your weapons are in top condition, or at least in serviceable condition. You make sure that you have your smoothies and your heals, your bandages, your smoothies, your meals, your healing items. You make sure that you have your mutations and stuff, and make sure that your health and stamina bar are as full as they can be before you go before you set out there to take on the real challenges. And however long that takes. I mean, it takes however long it takes. Let nobody tell you that
Sounds like it's all
you can't
clogged up.
recover, that you can't do it, because you can. And let no one tell you that Let no one tell you how long it should take. Because it's your life and your process, not theirs. But, you know, that's enough preaching from me. Let's put in the disc. There you go. Hey.
Good morning! How can I help you today? Huh. You made it back in one piece. How unexpected. You are more resourceful than I thought.
Oh, yeah.
Hand it over and we can see what data Dr. Tully backed up upon it. Processing. Processing. This is the Hedge Super Chip. Forgive me, I forgot to mention the nasty spiders before I sent you up there. I am feeling now. What is it you... There are 4 labs through, and you have already made... I will mark the please find them. Oh, before you leave, have an
Okay, because of that, we have some more recipes here, in here. We've already done those, so we're going to refill those. We have a couple of new things to do. And we also have cooking here. We got zip lines, definitely getting those. The ladder, definitely getting that. Daredevil could be good. Pebblelet, fortified bases. Sturdy wall. Stem floor. Oh, the stem stuff, yes. Thank you very much. Torch upgrade could be good. Meat shield. I love the meat shield because it gives you an additional max health. I'll get that. Torch upgrade will be coming afterwards. I have a milk molar that I'm currently going to requires free, unfortunately, to get to max active mutations, so I'm going to wait with that, and yeah.
Have to keep everything nice and clean.
That is going to bring us to the end of the video. So, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. I should go.